Hello once again, sports fans. Playoff time is now back in North Dakota as Fargo would take on undefeated Grand Forks in the first round of the playoffs. To start off with the scoring, Tom Gillian would hit a receiver for the first score of the game. That would be Gio Saria with the touchdown pass there. On the next possession, after Alex Howell touchdown, he would find his guy Thean Nyguen for a 1-yard score, making it a 21-0 game. And that would pretty much do it, as Fargo would hand Grand Forks its first loss of the season. And that would be the play of the game right there. But the first round of the playoff would go to Fargo as they would defeat their upstate rival Grand Forks High by a score of 28-7. Over the next week, Michigan State would offer Tom Gillian a scholarship, and while Missouri, Georgia Tech, and Tennessee would offer him a scholarship offer. Would be very interested, rather. But another week, another chance to play in the round 2 game against Harvey High, as Tom Gillian would find his guy once again for the first score of the game. And this game would not be even close. On the next possession, Tom Gillian would find a very, very wide open Michael Weisbecker for a score there. And Tom Gillian would rush in for a touchdown, his third total touchdown of the game, and that would be another rout, as Fargo would defeat Harvey High in the second round of the playoffs, and he would ultimately score 4 total touchdowns, 1 rushing and 3 passing. Right there, a very rousing victory, as he would throw for 345 yards, 4 carries, and 2 for a touchdown. A very, very much a shutout in the books, as Fargo would defeat Harvey 28-0. And Tennessee would offer us a scholarship offer, and BYU, Louisville, and Oklahoma would offer us scholarships as well. And I would ultimately choose Oklahoma. The next round, Fargo would play against Park River for the semifinals for the right to go to the state championship. And the scoring would start off very, very good for the Spartans, as Alex Howell would rush in for his first score, and Gio Saria would enter into a touchdown as well from the wide-eyed QB. And that would be, I believe, that would be a 31-yard score, I believe. So a very, very wide open Gio Saria would eventually find the end zone right there. And Thean Nyguen would also find himself in the end zone as well. On a very, very huge scrambled play by Gillian, and he would manage to get 1 foot in there. Gillian would not be quite done yet, as he would throw another touchdown pass to wide receiver there to make it a 28-0 game. But that being said, pretty much Fargo would enter into the North Dakota State Championship game. And Gio Saria would get the Player of the Game award for 9 receptions, 167 yards for 2 touchdowns. As Fargo would hand Park River it's another shutout. Washington, Virginia Tech, and Utah would also offer us interested in scholarship opportunities, and I would take Washington as well. And that would do it. This would be the one to say it all. The North Dakota State Championship. Fargo versus Mayville. The Spartans versus the Blackheads. The Black Helmets. What, rather? Alright, so starting off, pretty much it was not even really close of a game. Pretty much the 7-2 Mayville squad did not really have much of a chance in this one. But kind of the same thing with past Road to Glory series video games. Pretty much whenever you choose North Dakota, you always get put into Minnesota. Even though Fargo itself has a stadium that actually also houses the North Dakota State Championship game, as well as the Alara Center in Grand Forks as well. But starting out pretty good here so far. Pretty much no scoring at the moment here, but Alex Howell would very much get a very much needed first down right there to keep the drive going and to keep Mayville's offense out of the field, and pretty much just sitting there on the bench. As I would find the Thea Nyguen for another very close to another first down right there. On the next play, I would actually find a wide receiver here, and that would be Weisbecker there. He managed to tippy-toe his way into out of bounds there to keep the drive alive. On the next play, Tom Gillian would find Weisbecker again for another first down into the red zone for the first time in the championship game. On the next possession, not sure exactly what was up with that screen there, but kind of really weird. But on the next play, Gillian would find Weisbecker, his target of the drive, to get the scoring going. That would be the first touchdown of the game right there. And another possession to start off. Pretty much going to be starting around the 35-yard line right there, as I kind of made a pretty bad pass there. Fortunately, it wasn't intercepted. Then I would find Gio Saria for a 14-yard gain there, as I would move the chains again. But overall, statistically, this was not exactly a very dominating performance by me, but to say the least, as I audible out of that current play, because I really don't like the option. I'm not really good at the option play, but nonetheless, very nice gain there by Howell. Pretty much my go-to, my best friend. Pretty much a running back is a quarterback's best friend, as they say. But then again, it's probably a tight end too. You never know. But yeah, this is TCF Bank Stadium, pretty much in Minneapolis. It was a false start right there. Pretty much on the right the left tackle. But nonetheless, silly penalty is not going to stop me. No sirree. As Saria gets a 26-yard reception. right there. But overall, good performance. Good performance by the defense and stuff, keeping them out of the end zone for the most part. Yeah, pretty much at 101 yards passing so far. It would get to about the 200, a little over the 200-yard mark. Not quite the best game that I would ever have, but yeah, it's a championship game, and I kind of wanted to be a little bit more conservative, pretty much in my play. But pretty much our third possession in the game and 14-0 contest, pretty much right in the middle of the second quarter. Not a lot of people in the stands, kind of really weird. But Narian Glick would only get like a one yard gain there. Couldn't really quite find the end zone there, but don't exactly expect that much from a fullback. But fine, Craig Ostrander, my kind of the hybrid of a Gronkowski and Rob Gronkowski and a very volatile wide receiver, and I would find him for the third score of the game, my second touchdown. But Mayville would get on the board there with a field goal on that previous possession there for them. So at least it was somewhat of a contest, but not exactly all that much. But yeah, never know. But I would find Howell pretty much on that really nice pattern there. Very good route. Very good route by him. Very overall pleasing. And just gonna let the clock tick down just a little bit. But 82 rushing yards, 63 of those. I'm not even sure exactly what's up with the screen there. I'm sure there's like some sort of terminology about that. It's like you see a picture within a picture within a picture. Something like that. Kind of really weird. But Maurice Bennett would find the end zone there. My other grand tight end, Maurice Bennett, as that would be my third touchdown of the game. Pretty much right there. Gonna have the scramble there. Couldn't really find a whole lot of people in that play, but Bennett managed to find the ball pretty quickly, and that was pretty much that. Pretty much right now it's 28-3 game. Pretty much late in the third quarter there. As I kind of messed up on that play, but oh well. Oddly enough, we didn't really get a score off of this drive, if I remember right. But nonetheless, overall Tommy performance there, but I would get the sack there. May have cost my team a little bit of some yardage, but I'm sure they'll be alright with that. Didn't want to really do anything really stupid. But 10-yard reception there. But pretty much we would score a field goal there. And pretty much my backup, Richard, would find the end zone there. A 1-yard rush by Wilson. But pretty much late into the fourth quarter, pretty much we have this game pretty much wrapped up in the bag there, as Richard would find Bill Wilson there for a 4-yard gain. Skipping ahead, see defense in action there. Just kind of watch them. But incomplete pass there. And that play would oddly be enough the play of the game there, but that would be pretty much it, as we would become state champions of North Dakota right there. Not too shabby, as I get 19-25 for 204 yards for 3 touchdowns. But I'm gonna step aside here and post-game comments. And now, Fargo High School quarterback, Tom Gilliam. Wow, that was quite a game. It feels good to be champions, state champions rather. It's just an amazing feeling to be a champion. That's probably one of the best feelings that you can have in any sport. To be the best in whichever field that you want to get into. But overall, the game was obviously by the score, it was pretty much a very dominating affair from everybody. Pretty much offense, defense, special teams. I was kind of a little bit off. I was kind of feeling a little bit of some jitters pretty much early in the game there, but once the fourth quarter got rolling around, pretty much kind of settled down quite a bit. But our defense pretty much held them to really almost nothing. Pretty much only like 100 yards total offense, so not too shabby there. But the 2 turnovers by them really gave us pretty much the deciding edge there, pretty much with the fumble and then the interception by our defense, our stellar defense rather. But overall it was overall a good game. Obviously my last game pretty much as a high school player, pretty much until graduation. And I'll be sometime around May, June. So, but I haven't really decided yet exactly where I'm going to be playing. Pretty much about 10 months from now. So we'll have to keep an eye out for exactly which school I would exactly like to, go to. But definitely miss these teammates. These guys are probably some of the best men, some of the best guys around. About doing their whole thing. Howell, Sarda, Nygren, Ostrander, Weisbecker, and the defensive guys as well. So I'll definitely miss Coach quite a bit the most, but I think they have a pretty solid foundation once we graduate, and hopefully they have continued success through the years to come. But I don't have anything really much else to really say to you guys, but thanks for a great season, and thanks for listening to me, the quarterback. Alright, so did get an offer from Washington be their quarterback. Kind of want to check out something else here. Got Auburn, BYU, and Clemson. Ooh. Auburn, Clemson are two very good choices here. One's SEC and one's ACC. Tough choice. Let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch, tiger, by its toes. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. There we go. Sweet. So yeah, state champs. So take a look at our college choices as of right now. We have Oklahoma, Alabama, Ohio State, USC, Wisconsin, Boise State, Auburn, Washington, Tennessee, Michigan State, West Virginia, Arkansas, Iowa, Minnesota, and sometime probably this coming Sunday, the 15th, I'll make my choice. Have an episode on that. But until then, I will see you guys next time.